Yeah, I run on coffee, and my record is 24 cups in a day. Probably not particularly healthy, but cheers. You may have a little bit of wind. The wind's blowing, but yeah, I've got this mic here, so it should be okay. This is the tripod from Guohetec. Now, the application of this tripod is basically for portable operation, field days. It's not a permanent installation. What I like about it is there's no poles to put up. So it's stainless steel. It's got very nice fittings. I think it's really nicely made. The wing nuts got everything. And on the top here, it's got this fitting that can be used either way, depending if you want 1/4 inch or so. The tripod, just under 1.2 meters long when it's folded down, and if the wind's blowing heavily, you can put weights on the bottom. But I'll move right here. So it goes to just over 4 meters, which is really nice, very stable, and you could use it for all sorts of antennas. Just nice and quick. Not going to work if you're going to carry it, because it's, I won't say it's heavy, but it's awkward. So what I want to show you, I'll come closer again, is the antenna. I'll put in another video of how it's packed, but it comes in this little bag, and it does a whole range of frequencies. You've got to set it for each frequency as you need it, but in the bag you've got a balun, you've got 2 telescopic whips, and you've got 2 dipoles, or 2 wires for dipoles. So the antenna will do, well, from 40 to 70 centimeters, 40 meters, 70 centimeters. So you get these cute little velvet packets, and inside is the balun, and this fits on top of this. So this screws into here like that. This then goes into the top of, let's take that off. That gets screwed on, and there's the mount. So for 70 centimeters, this gets extended, and on the whip, the telescopic whip, this does up to 1/4 wave on 20 meters. And I don't know if you can see on here, but if I come in really close, on the whip, it's got an arrow with a frequency. So you push it in. So for 2 meters, you push it into there, and there we go. That screws into here. This configuration, by extending the whips, will do everything from 70 centimeters to 20 meters. And then there's a wire dipole that gets attached beneath the whip, and that does 40. So it does 40, 20, and then continuous from 20 to 70. But you have to adjust the whips. I'm going to get my SWR meter, connect it up, and show you what the SWR is. Okay, we just had a little interlude. The power cord on my SWR meter had come loose, so I just had to resolder it. So on the whips, it shows you where it must be set to. I've done that, and you see the SWR on 2 meters, 1 to 1. Very wide band. So from 128 megs to 158 megs, the SWR is under 1.5, which I think is really good. So I'll put it on another frequency and we'll check the SWR as well. The cord's a bit short, I'm running it off a power bank, so hence the angle. But we'll go back to the antenna. So I've now extended the whips until it says 28.5. So I'm not going to do every band, but we'll do that quickly. And I'm going to lift it. At the moment it's at the base level, but I'm next to a metal roof, so I'm going to go up. It's about 3.5 meters. So now we're going to go to 10 meters. So on 10 meters, I'll go from 1.5 to 1.5 SWR. So it resonates from 27 megs to 29.7. Obviously by adjusting the whips, I can get it to resonate on whatever frequency I want to. But on 10 meters, if you go to 29, middle of the band, 1.2. If I go to the 28.5, 1 to 1. So, I think it's a really great idea. So, what do I like about the antenna? It's roughly the same price, roughly, as a link dipole, but you're getting 40 meters and then continuous, depending how you adjust it, 40 meters to 70 centimeters. Generally, I wouldn't be using it on VHF and UHF. I'm going to use it on HF. What I like is that if I'm doing an activation somewhere, I can't possibly put up a pole, or I'm on the top of a building, or whatever the application, the tripod's very sturdy. I've had it in winds of up to 20 kilometers per hour. What I've done on the bottom though, you can hang a weight on it, or I just put my diving weights over it. I've got my weight belt and I hang that on. There's not much wind resistance. So it comes in a tiny bag. You can leave it in your car. You've always got an antenna and you can go to any band. You don't need the SWR meter if you use the markings they've got. So it's etched onto the whip and it's just easy. If you're looking for a Christmas present for yourself, to dad from dad or whatever it is, or you want the family to give you something, consider one of these. It's easy if you're at a caravan park, wherever you are, camping, at home, just you got an easy system to put up.